So what do you make of the footage?
It's very sobering, isn't it? Very, grim when you see all that. But yeah, interesting.
It's all Australian. It's all filmed within the last few years.
Right.
And it's a look at what the RSPCA deem as the welfare acceptable standard of slaughter.
Right, okay.
So none of that is when someone, steps outside of what the law permits. That is what the law permits start to finish. I like to ask people just 4 simple questions, right?
Yeah.
The first is, do you believe animals are capable of suffering?
Yeah.
Do you ever want to be the reason why an animal suffers? Without necessity?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? I wouldn't want to. I guess you'd look at sort of the welfare of the animal and how it's slaughtered. Like obviously something like that's very emotive.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering maybe there are different ways where it's kind of can be sort of seen as more ethical and things like this. It's kind of tricky, but
let
I don't know.
me base that question for you in necessity, then,
Yeah.
right? If I was to kill a human being because it was self-defense, most people would not think that was anything other than a necessity.
Yeah.
But if I was to kill a human being because I wanted the car that they have or the house that they own, it would be a want and not a need, right? So with animals, you can increase levels of welfare, but at the end of the day, if you're taking away the life that they live and the world that they experience without a need, right?
Yeah.
Then the level of welfare almost doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you're still acting out of a place of a want, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hypothetically, would you be against dog fighting?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because there's 2 dogs put together fighting to the death, no necessity.
Yeah.
Would you be against trophy hunters? Someone who shoots a
Well,
lion
yeah,
and puts their head on the wall.
trophy hunting, yes,
Right? Because
yeah.
you're like, there's no necessity in that. There's a personal pleasure for the shooter who gets the trophy on his wall.
Yeah.
In a very similar manner, for us now as human beings, we can survive and thrive getting all our vitamins and minerals from plants, fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, legumes, beans,
Yeah.
seeds. And so we have no necessity to take the life of any animal. So in a similar way, to do so because there's a palatable pleasure for us, makes us the dog fighters, makes us the trophy hunters.
It's definitely something I'm more and more conscious of, and
Alright.
I do, especially when you look at something like, I think pork's always been a big struggle for me when you know that pigs are like as smart as dogs and stuff like this, and you wouldn't eat a dog but you would eat a pig. So it does seem a bit hypocritical. So I have been, it's something I think about, definitely.
The intelligence one is always something that kind of like, I always used to make that claim of like, here is a creature that's as intelligent and yet, why do we treat? But, and then I started to think, well, to me it's not necessarily based on their intelligence, but their ability to suffer.
Yeah.
If they can suffer the same, we should give them the same moral
That's
consideration.
interesting, definitely.
So, I always like to ask, if people do think animals can suffer, and they don't want to be the reason why one suffers, just be aware of the choices we make day to day that we don't have to make, and then go from there.
Yeah,
It took so long.